Hello and welcome to Up the Villa podcast. This is our predicted lineup episode for West Ham United v Aston Villa. So let's have a light target of 400 for this video. Subscribe to our channel if you're new. Help us grow. We're on the road to 7,000 subscribers. So let's get into it. Predicted lineup: West Ham United v Aston Villa. Martinez in goal. To be fair, he hasn't had anything to do for about 3 games, has he? So, I bet his gloves are nice and clean. So, another clean sheet pending. Martinez starting in goal for me. Has anyone heard of the podcast episode with Foster and Martinez when Martinez talks about a certain Villa player playing, the difference of playing under COVID and playing with crowds, and he was saying that the player was just totally different, that he wouldn't show for the ball, that they were brilliant when there was no fans, but when there was fans they sort of went hiding and stuff. So I thought that was a real interesting conversation Martinez and Foster had, and it'd be interesting to see who he was on about, Matt Target. But Villa fans, let me know who you feel like he was talking about as well, but I feel like it might be Matt Target, and it was really, really interesting that Martinez's observation was pretty much the same as every Villa fan's observation, really. So I found that was really interesting. It was a really good interview as well. So let's go left back, Luca Dean. Bit quiet, weren't he, really? He has been a bit quiet. Like, I'm not saying he's been poor or anything. He's playing really, really well. We've kept clean sheets, haven't we? But we're not really sort of seeing the same as what we're seeing with Matty Cash, are we? The same sort of getting forward and sort of the crosses and the assists on the opposite side. So it would be nice to see a couple more assists from Luca Dean, but all in all, he's playing really well, and he's sort of, does he just go under the radar? Is he just playing that well that you don't really notice that he's doing that much or that little? I don't know. I mean, I'd still give him like solid 7s out of 10, but I don't know whether I'm just comparing him to the form of Matty Cash, to be fair. But centre-back partnership, let's go. Mings, captain, monster game against Leeds. I thought he was absolutely fantastic, and I've got so many superlatives for him, and I thought he played really well. Next up, Chambers definitely keeps his place for me. I said in the last predicted lineup that he should keep his spot, and he deserves to keep his spot again. Now, this shows brilliant management from Steven Gerrard and a different type of management to what we've seen recently. Normally, what we normally see is a backup player straight out when the normal first teamer comes straight back. But no, I think Chambers deserves to keep his spot, and I think Conte, you've got to fight for your shirt again now. Chambers hasn't put a foot wrong. He's turned into prime Pirlo. Someone in the comment section, which I thought was really funny, called him Callum Beckenbauer, which again I think is quality. The assist for the goal, and I know I keep going on about it, against Southampton was just top quality. The vision on that was just class. And I think that goal, I mean, how many times have we watched that now, Villa fans? That goal, absolutely, it gets better and better every time you watch it. Really, really good. Right back, Matty Cash. For me, I don't know if I'm going to be bold here. At the minute, one of the best right backs in the Premier League. I've said it. One of the best right backs in the Premier League at the minute. On the form that he's currently on, he's one of the best at the minute. He's adding that sort of, he's adding quality and conviction to his passes and to his crosses, and he's not just aimlessly getting balls into the box. He's picking out a player, and I think that's the Coutinho vibe that's come to the Villa side. And it's the confidence and the belief and the desire to achieve and pick out the right man, and I think that is brilliant. And he's getting better and better every game. What you saw once that goal went in, there was a moment where he picked the ball up in the right back area. He he dummied and done one of their players, and he was away, and I was like, confidence is seeping through Cash, and I think it's brilliant. And what I will say about this game is, if we go in with it with the right mentality of not getting complacent, then I think we're very dangerous in this game, and I think we can get the win in this game as well, because at the minute we're a different beast. And I think for so long, since we've been in the Premier League, I'd say we've really been underperforming. As Villa fans, we've all sat back and we've harped on about how we feel like this squad is, how good the squad is, how good this player is, but it feels now like the players believe how good they are, and they're being coached in a way that we're getting the best out of them, and I think they're performing to the level that we know that they can play. And we've got quality players all over the pitch that can hurt any team. So as long as it all comes together, I just think it's really good. And to be fair, against Leeds, I actually felt like we were in second gear. I did not feel like we hit our top form. So if we do, then I think we're going to blow more teams away. 3 in midfield, I've gone with Luiz again. He's playing really well at the minute. Yes, he's not sort of standing out, but I think as the number 6, we don't really want him to. And I just think he's doing really well. McGinn starts for me as well. He's having some real good games. He's putting himself about, and he's just sort of like complementing the midfield, and he's complementing the squad, and I think that's absolutely brilliant. My first change is going to be Ramsey coming out for Sanson. I mentioned before the last game against Leeds that we were going to have to see some squad rotation, because this same team can't play 3 games in the space of a week and a half, and I think we need some more energy in midfield. And I think Sanson, when he came on against Southampton and when he came on against Leeds, he was absolutely brilliant. He showed pace, swagger. He showed the defensive mindset to be in the right areas at the right time. He's just like Ramsey. He's a driver, but I think he's a real good presser. And I think in the midfield battle against West Ham, of Souček and Rice, which is difficult as it is, I do feel like they may be a little bit leggy, and I think that extra little bit of Sanson in midfield is going to be just what we need. So the midfield, Sanson, Luiz and McGinn. He's starting. Coutinho, my mate Coutinho, starts this game. I mean, there's nothing more that I can say about Coutinho other than just get that pen, get that contract, and tie him down. Whatever we have to do, get him to sign that deal, because he needs to be a Villa player next season. He's banging form, and he's, I'm going to say, one of the best players I've ever seen play for Aston Villa. And that's a pretty bold statement to make, but I think he's probably one of the best. Probably. He's up there. I don't know. I cannot think off the top of my head who I think's better, but he's right up there. And we're going to go up top, Danny Ings and Ollie Watkins. It's a partnership. It is a partnership. It is a strike partnership that is flourishing, that is playing really well. Their understanding is there. They're not treading on each other's toes anymore. They understand the system, and I think it's really good. I think it's dangerous because, West Ham could do with a striker, and look at the strike force we've got. So I'm going Ings, Watkins up top, and I think that's the lineup we probably are going to go with. Anywhere else do I feel like we could bring anyone else in? No, I don't think we can bring anyone else in at this moment in time. I think that is the lineup. But again, bench, Buendia, Bailey, we now have Ramsey on the bench. Who else we got on the bench? Traore, Jugamaica. So the bench is really good. It's a game-changing bench. I keep seeing fans in the comment section mention where Leon Bailey fits in. And if I'm being totally honest, at the minute, I don't think he does fit in. Not saying I don't think he fits into Aston Villa. I don't think he fits into the conversation at the minute of starting football matches for Aston Villa. I think this system is working beautifully. The cohesion of the whole team is top quality. Maybe if we are chasing games and need an impact player to come on, then 100%. But at the minute, starting games, I don't see Bailey starting. And when Brendan came on against Leeds, he looked really good as well. So it's all positive stuff. It's all positive stuff. And to be fair, Gerrard, he didn't drop Chambers, and I wanted Chambers to start against Leeds, and he did. So Gerrard, if you're watching, maybe just put a subtle tweak of Sanson in for Ramsey for this game. It will go down an absolute treat. So bring on the 3 points against West Ham. Up the Villa podcast. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe to these videos. Let's keep this run going. Up the Villa.